As in most of California, vaccination numbers in LA are not going up as hoped. Supplies are short and there are some kinks in the distribution system. Well, now, local officials are turning to the Biden administration for help. Here's NBC4's Patrick Healy.
Millions of vaccinations to go and still kinks in the process to be resolved. But today, more signs of expansion and speed up. The Dodger Stadium site, for example, officials say in less than a week, it's well more than halfway towards its goal of 12,000 vaccinations a day.
We are currently at 8,000 to 10,000 capacity, and we hope to reach the 12,000 capacity by the end of the week.
USC Pharmacy is assisting at the Dodger Stadium site, among other vaccination locations, seeing need for more personnel, more vaccine, and more clarity from the new White House administration.
Given that this has been a week-to-week process, not knowing how many doses you're going to get the week after, we may need to potentially have to cancel some scheduled appointments based on availability.
Talk to those in line, and they cite another issue, the need to wade through a confusing myriad of online registration options.
The websites were awkward to use and very frustrating because you would put in your information and get all the way down and choose an appointment time, and then they would tell you that wasn't available.
Given the scale of people we need to vaccinate at this point in time, I would highly recommend get it where you can.
After peaking 2 weeks ago, new COVID cases and hospitalization continue trending downward in LA and much of California, but not yet enough to significantly ease the stress on hospitals.
It's a circle of exhaustion, anxiety, depression. It's never ending.
We have at least one death a shift now.
Most of my day is deciding which patients to run to first.
This is not sustainable.
Nurses say they've been overburdened since the state waived staffing ratios to stretch resources. In this online briefing, the California Nurses Association urged Congress to work with President Biden to move his plan forward.
We know that by working together, we can control this pandemic and save lives.
So clearly there is a recurring theme here, an expectation of greater assistance from Washington in advancing this vaccination process, especially in getting more vaccines into arms more quickly. Now, by the way, one other development today, the hold has been lifted on that batch of Moderna vaccine that was set aside after half a dozen recipients in San Diego developed adverse reactions. The review committee found no reason why this happened, but found that the reactions were not life-threatening and that it's safe to resume. Reporting live, Patrick Healy, NBC4 News.